Hello, minions, and welcome to Wheezy's laboratory. And what I want to do today is build one of these in my multiplayer house. Yeah. Now, as you can see, it's a double hidden piston door. It may look pretty complicated, but it's really pretty straightforward. There's a setup of pistons here, setup of pistons here that are the same, mirrored on the other side. And then this is just a flip-flop circuit, and it's mirrored on this other side. So let's go. Now, just a second ago, it kind of glitched out on me, which was kind of weird, but it seems to be working fine now. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. It can be a little moody, but anyway, let's go and build it. And I haven't been on my multiplayer server a whole lot. Oh god, there's zombies around here somewhere. And mainly that's because I've wanted to get this video going, and haven't had the time to do this build in this video. God, stop running into... Ah! This is a temporary staircase. It feels like really sluggish here. There we go. But I should have all the resources I need for this, and I've already put the pistons in place. So I just basically have to do all the work of wiring it up. So let's start, and it's going to be kind of messy, but hopefully we'll be able to make some progress here. And we'll probably have to refer back to the laboratory a couple times, because unfortunately I have not memorized this circuit, so sue me. Sue me, sue me. And then basically what it's going to do is this is where it's going to end up. I'm going to move the staircase from here back to there, just because the size of this circuit requires this kind of space. But yay. So let's start by wiring this up. Essentially we're going to need, and I don't want to, we'll use cobble for now, just for the circuit. Actually, it'd probably be better to use dirt. Ideally, probably should use wool, just so I can color code the circuits. But we're going to make do with this for now. So first thing I'm going to do here is put these repeaters in place. And put them on 3. And put this here. Now I'm going to... I hope this isn't going to be too boring to watch. I thought the circuit might be interesting for some of you guys to see. Although being able to commentate while I'm putting this circuit together is not going to be very simple. So it might be a tad bit on the boring side. Now I know I need a redstone torch here for this part of the circuit that goes down. Because what it's going to do is there's going to be a wire under here that's going to power. Basically what this works is these pistons push out these 2 pistons and these 2 blocks. And so what we're going to want to do is when this piston is out here, we're going to want it to be powered like that. So putting that torch underneath here will drive power up into this block, which will power this piston when it's extended. And then the timing circuit will create the appropriate delay. That's probably... I'm going to basically have to tear this up and pretty it up at the end, just because a lot to do here. So first I want to make sure that I've got this in the right place. Alright, so there's that torch. And I'm going to want to provide power to that block. Ooh, I'm trying to remember. Did I use a repeater here? Or did I just wire it in? See, this is going to be the kind of thing where we're going to have to refer to this. I would know it a little bit better if I had worked on it recently, but I set this up a few days ago. so it's not as clean. I thought that looks like it's just wired straight in, which makes sense because you want it to be delayed from the top pistons because of the way it's driven down. Although that could explain why I'm having some strangeness every now and then. Anyway, cross that bridge when we come to it. So let's run this circuit up here. This inverter powers that. And so this actually should provide us with... Alright, there's that. And then this is extended out here. And these are, of course, sticky pistons. I haven't powered the top piston yet, though, so you'll see here. And then everything retracts back into place, which is exactly what we want. So now we're going to need to build this up here. Let's tear this out. Hopefully I don't break into something up here, but...
I totally just fell into a massive cavern. And I tried to dig my way out.
Nice. Sarah's playing Minecraft on the 360 right now, and I would really love to be joining her, but I just want to get this video made. Alright, so now we've got to provide power to this top piston, which is... Am I a block too high? Yeah. I'm just trying to dig this out so I can get a view of what I'm trying to do here. And to do that, essentially what I need is a block behind it. Oh, this is going to show, so this is going to have to be smooth stone. And then it's going to use this. Or is it going to be this block? See, this is the kind of stuff. I'm going to take a good look at my laboratory model here. See, it's this part of the circuit that comes up here, and then it's... So it is 2 blocks above, so I was on the right track. So I didn't take a good look like I thought because I pretty much got the design correct in my brain. That'll extend that top one. And by doing... Should have looked more closely. Damn it! Alright, swear, this is going to be the last time I look here. Okay, I thought there was repeaters up here, but there's not. So we're going to have to power that up there. This circuit on should mean that circuit's off, so I'm going to need to probably provide power to turn this circuit off to start with. Let me get down here before I log off. Oh, the rapid switching for the funds. That's going to go up there. And now if we power this on, that should switch that. Let's put that back in place here so I can at least...
I'm in like Cavern Palooza. I fell through a massive hole, through another hole, into another hole. Go all the way down. I'm trying to dig my way up randomly, and I'm finding...
Cavern Palooza, huh? Nice. That's extended. That's extended. But this is not pushing out. Well, that's strange. I wonder if that's because of the top. Now, should this... That's on, which should drive this off. The thing is, I want them all on at the same time. So for this to be like that, this should be working as an inverter. It is, and it is, so that's... Well, the question is, will that switch when I toggle this? When that's on, does this go off? Damn it, get out of my way. And it does. So I think... Is this just not grabbing that piston for some reason? Let's break that. Flip this. Flip it back. There we go. Pulled it back into place. Now what am I doing? Oh, that got moved. Now that may happen here, so let's see if that'll correct the circuit. See, now why isn't this... It's like, because that's extending first. It almost seems like this is, in my brain, like this is backwards from where it should be. Like these should be activating first. Right, but with this delay, they're going to activate second. Okay. Hopefully this isn't just a strangeness here, but... Okay. Now, the interesting thing about this is I'm just doing it with a lever. That lever is going to act the same as this flip-flop. But powering that, these are set to full delay. So when this is on, that is off. And so that is on, and those are on. So that's the issue, is if this is on, those torches are on, and then the torch underneath should be on. So that's on, so is that. But I've put this in the wrong place. That's my problem. The issue here is that I've put this in the wrong place. And so this actually needs to go there. Silly me. Alright. So that's in place. It's unfortunately grabbed this piece. So let's flip it off. And... Hoicha, hoicha, hoicha. Lobster. Let's put this back, even though that's a risky move. Because we could very easily break this again. But so here's the basic circuit, right? Ugh. And that's going to make it a flush wall. So now I've just got to do this a bunch more times. Hopefully I've unscrewified my brain from this. So now we are going to, let's go ahead and hook up this side first, this entire side. So basically we're going to mirror this right here, right now. Right here, right now. And probably the last thing we'll do is put in the, the flip-flops. Flip-flops, flippity-floppity, flippity-floppity, flippity-floppity-floop. Oh, I'm going to need this more than that. Scion is working on. So that was wrong, because I'm going to need this dug in here. Much like this one. And there we go. So let's run that down here. I didn't dig this out far enough because we're going to need a block here with a redstone torch on it so that we can power these with this. I'm wondering, I may have to move this redstone wire, but for now this will do. Alright. So we're going to have to get this bad boy here to le piston. Alright, which is going to be, I guess the easiest way to do this may be through here. How's that? Damn zombies, crashing my parade here. It'd be nice if I had Silk Touch to deal with this, but alas. So this will scooch out to here. So I'm gonna want it to be powering underneath this block, like so. which means I need the wire coming into the back of this, like that. All right. And we'll just seal this up temporarily. Let's fill in the upper circuit. And you, like this. There we go. Except with a little bit of that. There we go. Off, off. Let me make sure nothing else is missing. So, abracadabra, this should just work. Brilliant. Brilliant! Now when this is retracted, then we're going to have this wall here flush. So we'll just place hold that. Right, so there's that. Now we can do the other side. So we'll just go ahead and tear this out. We're going to have to smelt up some smooth stone, although I think I have some down in the ovens. So I should be good there. Let's dig this. Oh, that's stupid. What I want is, I'm going to need some actual lighting here. We're going to save the smooth stone for the very last thing, so I'm not wasting it. Alright, so the spots. There we go. There's some light. So once again, we want this. And we want that. Oh, that's where the other torch is. I was like, oh, I'll just fill in that spot. But kind of defeats the purpose there. Alright. So here we want this coming out here. And going up in the back here. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and just take care of this side. So same deal. That should be the open side to the other torch. That's there. This goes back in here. Blop, blop, blop. And now we'll dig our way back in here. And start setting up a big circuit. So we want, bring this wire up here. And that's actually going to be where it joins from these. And this, we're going up, kind of building this straight into the wall. Kind of surprising myself here. Blop, blop. Now let's find these pistons here. Alright. Now this part I actually kind of do need that smooth stone on, just because this is going to be the visible portion. Let's see how much of that I've hosed up at the ceiling level. Okay, pretty good there. Alright, now we want, once again, these are actually kind of an easy way to tell here, because these are going to be right next to each other. So we'll take this and that. Put that there. And this here. Why are these all... Now this is where it gets tricky, because these circuits connect in the center. So there's a little overlap, which can cause some problems that we may have to deal with. But if we get the timing right on these circuits, it should be fine. If we get the timing right. So, bump, bump, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This, a little bit of that. Oh, see, I shorted that right across that. That's not good. We'll bring this back around here. Because that, now I didn't bleed that over on the other side, did I? Shouldn't have covered this back up. Oh, what you gonna do? Yeah, okay, so I split that out. Bob's your uncle, so this circuit should be set. Now that's also going to bleed into the other side, but without that piston pushed out, this shouldn't cause a problem. So we can confirm that this side is working. Except for the top and the bottoms are not. And that's off. Oh, okay. See, what's happening here is this is getting powered from the other side. So if I actually broke this, which is not a great idea, then it would actually be working the way it should. Basically, we need this synchronized. So actually, if that's on, and I turn this one on, come on. Then, as you can see there, and now is that extended? Oh, it's hard to tell, but I think you get the point. And we can, you know, actually, we can tell. Look at this, sneaky peeky. Perfect. Now we'll be, of course, that's pushing that out, and that's pushing it here. Actually, these should probably be flush, because if that's pushing that piston, it should be extending. This is really just an issue of our circuits being crossed. But alas, we kind of have to finish it before that sorts itself out. So that is what we should do. We'll just fill in this other side, and we should be good to go. And actually, did I already? Yeah, I already filled in both sides of this. So we put in a couple of these bad boys. And a little bit of this. And that's wired down there. So unfortunately, those aren't tied together. But with them wired together, I'm trying to think. Should this be working? I don't know if they'll be crisscrossing and making you jump, jump. There we go. Look at that. Smooth and fresh and clean. So we've got it working. Throw in a couple of flip-flops and wire them to switches, and we should be good to go. So we need to build a flip-flop right here. Ties into this circuit. Should have enough room because I believe a flip-flop is, let's see, is it 5 wide? Is that the way it works? Because there's 1, 2 blocks over a 3 block pit. Alright, so give me that. And the output will be coming out there, so we're going to need it here. Ah! Some light! Aziz light! This is unexpected, but manageable. I can just extend this edge of the mountain here. Because for this to work, we need torch. Need that. And we're going to have... Oh, am I missing a couple of pistons? I am. I need regular pistons. I need 4 regular pistons. Do I have... Actually, if I put my crafting bench down, I think I have enough to make them right here. Go away, food. So 4 pistons will be 1, 2, 3, 4 redstone, 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. I haven't made any wood. And I'll need 3 times 4, 12 of that, and then I've got the cobble I need. So 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half, and then take this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and piston palooza. Let's take you back. You are gonna go here and here. Or do I have that wrong? Let's go take a look. Why not? Just to make sure the design is correct. I'm not wasting time. Yeah, okay. So they're going to be pushing, opposing. See, I knew I had it. I knew I had it. Skeleton down. There's that. And we're going to basically have, let's see how this works. I think this goes here. Block to transmit power. This is a repeater with no delay set. And then to power it, we're actually going to have this wired through. Ah! I don't know why that broke that. It shouldn't have. And if we use this button... Well, the issue with the inverter is... Oh, no, that's right. So, push it. There we go. And that toggles. Push it again. That toggles. And that's going to be off state. Ah! Ah! What time? Oh. Cheat time. And so that's lame. Toggle back. Okay. So now we connect this. Let's turn it off first. Ah! Ugh. I can't get through. Oh, God. What, hun? You gotta go into your inventory. And it's armor, not clothes. And you drag it up to the armor slots. Oh! Oh, God! Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, my head. Oh, my crushed head. Ow. 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 Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Ow. I should have... Ooh, am I going to have enough room here? Hopefully I haven't completely hosed that. Okay. Power there. 1, 2, 3. And let's hook this up. So we need torch, and we need this. And just for the sake of trying not to screw things up too royally. Let's do that. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Yes, honey. Precisely, a bigger boat. We'll go ahead and put that there. Put those there. This. Alright. I don't have to deal with that. Sorry, water stream, but you are gone. And we want this to go there, there, repeater, redstone, block, torch. And that's going to be the other piece to wire together. Cut this out of the way so I can move through without crushing myself to death over here. Let's see if I can do something similar over here, even though I'm so close. The outer edge here. definitely going to have to deal with this situation. Didn't think I was going to have to be doing reconstructive surgery on the outside of my house for this project, but you want to make an omelet, you got to break some face. What? Eggs. Egg face. Got to egg some face. So here we go. Let's go ahead and fill this in. More dirt. And torch, dirt, 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 dirt. Brilliant. Dirt. Dirt. Okay, and we'll obviously fill this in. So what do we got here? Got this one in completely off, and then this one's in partial on state, which is not the best. What is going on here? What's going on here? Oh, I probably left this improperly. Oh, need that button. Toggle. What? Did that just turn itself back on? Oh, that's why. Nope, that's not why. That's not how that's supposed to... It's like it's bleeding over from the other side. Did I didn't use repeaters as diodes, did I? To correct that? No. Just input, output. This is going to be probably the part where it's misbehaving and bugging the crap out of me. Because if this is powered, they should be tied together, basically. So if this is on, let's turn this off. Yeah, it's flipping itself back on, probably because it's drawing power from here. These should be tied together. No, just referencing my single-player build. Was that the wrong one? Whoa. Lag City. Alright. Wait, that's off. So that shouldn't be... This could be that I've got it feeding back. Yeah. Not sure my computer could handle that. So here's what we're going to do. Let's break this input. And let's shut this bad boy down. Why are you feeding back into your... Oh, because it's feeding over the top, isn't it? Ugh. Gotta break this circuit to make it work. Break it to work it. So we don't want this feeding across, basically. That should be fine. That should be fine to stop it. My piston doors. This is so painfully exciting, seeing all this redstone. Why are you turning yourself back on? Where is that feedback coming from? Let's do that. Hey, good, it's off. Now let's see if I can flip it back on. Why are you... Quit turning yourself back on, you stupid crap! Relatively certain I've got this design correct. I'm just... know that the issue is the way it's feeding in together. So let's watch quickly. Where's that power coming back from? Those are powering there. That's there. I don't know why it's toggling itself back off. Is it? No, I don't have to do that. This is really confuzzling the crap out of me. It's working fine. It's just turning itself off and then back on, which should not be happening. Let's break that. I mean, really, it could be the way I have it inverted, because that's the way I'm going to finally wire it up, but really the designed way is like this. Although this is also shutting itself off, which is not what's supposed to happen. See, this provides power to here, and that piston pushes over to there. And that basically turns this to off. Yeah, that's supposed to be like that, right? Yeah, because it was working a second ago. If I break this, I bet you it starts working just fine. Yeah, so something's feeding back into the system that shouldn't be. And I'm wondering where that's coming from. Off. On. Off. Oh, what have I done? Let's just break this whole circuit and see if this goes back to working. Because it should. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know. See, why are you pushing back? That's the real question. What is repowering you? There is no reason. Ugh. There's no reason this should be powering back on. Let's look one more time. Right, so we've got... See how I've got these wired together? I mean, that's the major difference. Damn it! It's such a pain. Well, I've got a repeater going in there, but that shouldn't change it. This has no delay. I'm running that through that inverter to that wire. That is set right down in the middle. Oh, this is pushed directly up against that. That will give me that one extra block back. So I can do that. I can block these, but that shouldn't be bleeding over. These are maxed out. This is topped right. Hopefully this isn't one of those weird multiplayer only glitches. But let's at least... Yeah, we can move this in one. But I don't know why this is feeding back. I don't know why this piston comes back on. It shouldn't be. So this is like that. This should not be powering back on. And I have no idea why it is. What is wrong with you? Stupid guy. Let's I don't get you. I don't understand this. You should not be coming back on at all. There's nothing that should be powering you. This is really annoying. And it works fine until it's tied back into the system. Alright, well let's do... There's no reason that should fix this. And it doesn't. So why is tying you into the system making you stop work? King. Where are you being powered from?
Your mom.
My mom. Thanks, son. I have no idea how you're possibly flicking back on. Now, see, now this is right. And I've completely severed this circuit. Except for these torches, of course. Which should still not be the issue. Let's see. Why? Why do you come back on? You're stupid and nobody likes you. This is so weird and stupid. Ugh. You're just working like a switch. Alright, I'll tell you what. Since we're going to have to do it anyway, let's go ahead and move this and just see if it goes away. Why not? Because that's how problems work. They solve themselves. So let's move this straight up into the circuit here. So you're going to be redstone. You get a free torch. You get powered. You get to be a block. I get to work on sealing this back up. Let there be light. Okay, where are my pistons? Where are my pistons at? Give me that button back. So you get to go there, 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 there. That's not, I don't even, how did that even, how's that even a thing? Repeater here, you here, button there, and torch there. On. Off. On. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you for working. So let's go ahead and move this one up too. Except I need that button. Yes. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Redstone. Redstone. Torch. You guys should be getting pretty good at how to build this flip-flop circuit, even though it doesn't necessarily work every time. Boom. And block. 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 We'll do this one from over here, because why not? Torch. Button. Alright, off. Not on. Because we're still getting feedback from the other side. Where? What are you? Oh, that dust is connecting straight to the button. Problem. Off. On. Alright. Now what do I have this other side set at? Looks like off. So let's turn you off. And what have we got? Got a circuit that don't work. But that's still, I think, because we don't have them tied together. So we've got each circuit working independently now. If we can just get them working together. Although I may have actually just freaked them out. So this needs to grab that. Foom, foom. Like that. You know, the foom followed by the foom. Off. Break it. We want them both off. Wondering is if I just need to correct this. What is that? What has even happened here? This... What? Those pistons... Oh, okay. So these are still... Alright. So those are still in place. Although this wood has been left behind. Alright, let's see if we can break this real quick. And at least get the circuit back into its original state. Alright, so we've corrected... Is this not even... I got turned around. Okay, so this side's back to its original state, so it was working fine. Good, good. So now let's go up here, break this side, let's see if we can correct this side. Oh, that's off. On. What? 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 What is this? Yeah, I got it. Why is this? You're not even on, Torch. Did you burn out? Not even sure what that's about. Alright, let's see if we're back in business here. Except for... Let's put these back in place and just see if it works. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, that's like a visual glitch. But we've got the blocks in place, and it's nighttime. And... go back off. Such a pain for such a simple effect. Oh, why aren't you pulling these blocks back? Why aren't you pulling those blocks back? Do I still have... the torch is still there. Still off. See, now this circuit on its own should be working. Just for funsies. Let's try that. Alright, let's trust that's on. What the hell? What the hell? That made it worse. Okay, grab him, pull him back. Well, that seems to have done it. I don't know why, but it seems to working. Alright, you're in place. You're in place. It's a urine place. Wow, 51 minutes. This is gonna be... This isn't too boring for you guys, but thought you might find it to be kind of an interesting build. So really all we need to do now is eat some chicken and wire in how we're gonna actually activate these. I'm gonna I have to tie a button into both flip-flops, so it's either gonna be a button on either side of the door here, or a pressure plate. The pressure plate could be problematic because you could accidentally trigger it. So I think we'll go with the buttons. These are not buttons. Those are buttons. In case you were wondering. So we're gonna need this. Now the question is, where do we want the button? Do we want it right next to the door, opposite side? I think we're gonna go with right here. That's the snow. Okay. This could be... Ooh, this could be interesting. Is that gonna be nothingness? Nope, it's not. Okay. So there's that redstone. Boop. So when you click that, there we go. Now we just gotta wire it in. I may have to split this into 2 parts. Yeah, okay. Now here, this is pretty obvious. It's gotta be there. And that's gonna wire into both sides, so I guess... Now we're really gonna need this wire to go, because it's gotta go over that, but not interfere with this. That's gonna kind of suck cutting this staircase out. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's put that back in place there, because the wire's gonna go over that, across here, nothing but net. And question is, we're gonna go directly under the wall here the entire way. We're gonna have to. Which means we're going too deep. How far back do we need to go? And how far? 1 under the uncovered. So we need to go... We'll come out here. And that... Well, actually, no, because we're going to need a... Well, no, we're going to build the new staircase there. We may have to move it back for the wall. So we're just gonna bring it out there. It'll go straight down. Yeah. So really what we need to be doing is this. Alright. And then we've got Redstone dust connecting it all the way over to here. Shit. I hope I totally didn't just hose this up again. And I most likely did. Okay. Now that's on, so hitting this button should toggle it off. And it does, so that's good. Alright. And we're going to need to tie it to the other circuit as well. I guess the best way to do this is just going to be the same way as the other side. We'll just cut this all out. Let's actually get the diggy hole going here. Now actually, it's going to have to go under where it crosses beneath here. Ooh, so this is going to have to... Now if I do it on this side, power, block, yeah, it's got to be over there. This is going to be the same way. There we go. There we go. Better. Hey, better. Swing better. Alright, and then we'll dig this out. Hoitcha. Screwed it up. Hoitcha. Lobsters. To there. And we're also gonna have to cut you into here. Now, yeah, that should do. And actually, we're gonna need from that one side. Now it's within range, so the repeater here shouldn't necessarily be necessary. I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Unless I need these repeaters, I don't think I'm going to mess with it. Just because. So we want it coming. Basically out from under here. Hey, Cole. What do you know? We'll leave that here. There's the wood floor. Alright, so let's start. Let's start cutting. Damn, we're pushing an hour, so this is definitely going to be a two-parter, because, sorry, it's kind of boring, you know, but you got to do what you got to do. Alright, what do we got here? Perfect. So, redstone, and there. And before I close it all up, I need to make sure she's working. So, blamity. Oh man, that's tempting to take that coal. Alright. Wired. So now I gotta wire in this side. On both sides. Dig that gravel. Dig that gravel jive turkey. Now I know I've already got one there, so if I go... Ugh. Let's see if I can... There we go. Am I? Should be right under there, right? So... Oh, I'm gonna have to lower that one, aren't I? That's what it is. This has to go down there. And don't need food again. So you can, okay, there's that redstone. Oh, torch, get out of there. And do. So here's wall, so we're digging this out here. Now the real question is, how far back do we go for this one, and then we'll be good. Night again? So much night. I've gone through like so many days here. Pushed hour full. Alright, so this is going straight. Am I going to still have to push this out? Yeah, I am. Because this is going to go... I'm going to go like that. I'm going to have to dig this back out again. Still going to have to expand this, just not quite as far. This goes here. Question is, how far are we from that door? Ah! I've horked it. I'll have to fix it. There's that gravel. And I do not like putting stuff on gravel. I just don't. I just don't like it. So let's put that. Maybe I'll have to turn this into a project video. I don't know. This is... I've been so much more distracted doing this than I was hoping. Let's just dig into it until we find what we were looking for. Alright. And we absolutely cannot have those connecting. Oh, let me out! Tiny hole! Alright. Redstone. Coming on in. I'm gonna have to seal all this up, but let's make sure it works first. Get out of my way. Jeez! And... hooking this one up is gonna be a bit of a pain. So it's gonna come out under here, right? Yep. No, we do not want this accidentally powering that. But I think this is gonna be the best we can do. So now, that should power here. That may feed back there, but it should stop. So, okay. If I'm right, then this is done. And if I'm wrong, which I probably am, this won't work at all. Alright. Did I not wire this in under here properly? Well, delicious. So that side's working fine. But this side does not want to. Now that flip-flop is off. That flip-flop is off. I'm wondering if these are just going to need to be reset to sync back up. As if so, it could be annoying. Although I guess this could be, actually, this could be a redstone distance issue. I may have to put that repeater in after all. Because we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, definitely. Don't even have to keep looking. So we need a repeater there. And then for consistency and equal delay, we need one there. We are also going to need a repeater. That could be pushing it. Right there. And then this one, 5679, should be good, so we'll do it. Oh, but it's still gotta be, like in line here. So we'll do it right there. Let's see what happens. I may have jammed it. It's doing that alternating thing over here, which is probably one of these weird kind of issues. So we'll just set this up exactly like the other side was. See if that manages to clear it up. Or make it worse. Oh, oh! That's a weird little... Okay. That should not be happening. We've got a crossed wire right under here. I know, hon, I'm almost done. So this block is this button is directly powering that piston. I wonder if that's happening on the other side too. Because that would suck. So if that's the case, then this will cause that to do the same thing. Yeah. Now if we move... This is a more simple fix, so we're just going to basically have to move the button. If we move it over here, it'll power... Will it power that repeater? Because if so, that'll turn both pistons on. See, that side we've got a little more flexibility with. Where can we put the button? Now, if we do a pressure plate, then we won't have this issue. But I don't like the idea of that. I don't like it. So, but if I need it flush against this wall, but it's pushed right up against that piston. So how are we going to block it from powering that bottom piston directly? Can we... That's the actual piston itself, isn't it? So there's no way to directly block it. I wonder if it has the same problem here. Okay, so it will not power that repeater directly. So that's our fix. Is to move the button over. One more spot. Button here. And there we have it. Let's dress it up a little bit and mercifully call this a day. Because this has been quite the project. But look how clean that is. And I'll do some of the gussying up later. Obviously, this is going to have to be dealt with. But the temporary, I don't have... I'll use cobblestone for now. It'll be at least a good placeholder and a good signifier that there's a problem here I'm going to have to correct cosmetically. close her up. Let's get some light in here. Well, I'll probably fill this in just so that mobs don't spawn, to be sure. And yeah, let's do some placeholders here. I may have to work on creating a maintenance access in case this kind of freaks out on me, but for now, be a bit of a stopgap. So here's the unclean overlook of how it's going to be, and this will be, you know, completely blocked off, except for there will be a staircase that I'll build down here. Come up the stairs, you walk through here, this will be completely smooth stone. This will be like that. And this will probably lead somewhere as well, but you come down here, and hey, button. Opens that, and then you've got access to my corner office here. This beautiful view. The ability to do this in Optifine. Ooh. Shut the door for some privacy. Go on out. Down we go. Shut the door on your way out. And you're good. So, that was a long and painful project, wasn't it? But, yeah, I don't know, man. That's going to be worth... Maybe I'll do part of it as project video and... oh, jeez. And part of it is a regular video. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. This is going to be a nice long one. Giggity. But, yeah. It works. An hour later, and I got a door built. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys like watching these kind of redstone builds, or if you would rather just me build them and then kind of show you maybe the design before I fill it in. You know what I mean? Like, so just start where I am now and just be like, here's what I did and here's how it works, and save the time of actually building it. Let me know if you guys prefer just seeing the final product. Shut up, zombies. Or the build, the entire build. Just because I don't know how interesting this is to some people. It kind of feels like doing work. But anyway, hope you had a good time. Leave feedback, always welcome. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.